Good morning, everybody. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. I hope you are doing well. I got a quick thought or two for you that I want to share. And unlike a lot of people, I want to give credit to a young lady who really spotted this lesson, taught the lesson via social media, and it's pretty much been going viral. So you may have heard it by now. And that is about the Stanley Cup. And I'm not talking about hockey. I am talking about the cup that has pretty much gone viral, especially as of like this weekend. There was a huge sale at Target, on a certain red Stanley Cup, and I mean they were eating it up. And that's really what the lesson is about. I'm gonna link her name in the comments. I believe her name is Sierra Nicole. Again, I want to give her props for really breaking this down. And what she broke down specifically is how a lot of businesses, you already have a winner on your shelves. You already have a winner in your product line. Something you have is already good enough to win. She talked about how the company was doing something like $70 million a year, and it's good money, right? And then they realized that a lot of women who work decent paying jobs really like their cups because their cups keep your drink cold or hot. They were very good at keeping the temperature of your beverage, and that can be huge. I mean, that can make the difference in a cup you drink out of all the time versus a cup you don't. That can actually encourage you to buy more cups like it, and that's exactly what was going on. Um, but again, the cup used to only come in like one manly color because that's who it was mostly made for, was men. But when they realized that women were buying their product, they decided to start diversifying that same product into more colors that women like: pinks, pastels, various lighter versions, rather than blue, a light blue, rather than gray, a smoke gray, like various colors. And they have increased their sales by tenfold. They did something like $750 million last year, after averaging around 70 million a year. That's huge. And ladies and gentlemen, again, Sierra Nicole, if I got her name wrong, I will correct that a little bit later in the comments. You're also welcome to correct it in the comments. But I'm seeing everybody talk about it now. I'm seeing Earn Your Leisure, EYL, talk about the Stanley Cup. And a lot of people are taking her breakdown and either presenting it word for word the way she presented it, or they are kind of rewording it a little, a little bit. And that's me too, as you can see. I'm here rewording it a little bit, telling it how I would tell it. But again, I just want to stand out and say again, I'm giving credit to where it came from. And the reason why I'm making this video is I want to talk about the importance of consulting, the importance of getting advice from somebody who knows a little bit more to help you get further in your business ventures. For any of you who have been following Top Networkers Group for the past 10 plus years, I want to thank you. I want to, again, let you know that I've always enjoyed sharing some business lessons with you on this channel. If you ever got any value from any of the lessons I've shared, again, please make sure that you hit the like, that you hit that notification bell so you will know when I go live, because I haven't been going live as often. As I told you in the last video, I'm going to try to make a concerted effort this year to really get on here a little bit more again, and really get into some information with y'all. But this thing about theft in business, Cat Williams went viral this week, talking about all the comedians that have stolen content from him, from other comedians like Mark Curry, other up and coming comedians, and how a lot of times it's very predatory because you'll have people who are established sort of taking jokes from lesser known comedians in order to it almost stops the competition, right? It almost keeps that new comedian from coming up because if people don't know it, they'll think the jokes that new comedian is telling are the ones that are stolen, and they won't realize that the big comedian actually stole their jokes from the little guy. And again, doubling back, that's why I'm giving credit to where that lesson comes from, because that happens to me all the time. There's so much game I've dropped on you guys over the years on this channel that just ends up on somebody else's channel. And then they're taking all the credit for it as if they're the ones that saw it first or thought of it first. And they know they got it here, you know. Look, I've talked to y'all about the Rob Frazier guy. I'm gonna drop his name because, again, it seemed to me like that was his entire purpose for joining when I was pushing the one MLM system, was just to figure out how he could do the same thing. And really is a poor man's version because it's very, very it's not what I would have wanted. Right? But if you didn't know better, you might think that I took the idea of multiple streams from him, right? And these are lessons in business too. Sometimes we do have to go dark. We do have to sort of stop sharing because there are so many people who steal, so many people who are trying to cut their way to success by stealing from others without actually really truly knowing what they're talking about. Now, how do I go from talking about Stanley Cup and the business lessons that come from knowing who your market is and being willing to reinvent yourself, right? And how you may already have a winner in your lineup. You just need to figure out a better way to package it and a better way to market it. Well, that's again also relevant here to me. One of the things I also would like to say I coined, because I'm probably one of the first ones to actually do it, was this concept of turning $10 into $10,000 a month. I started that concept actually with a company called Crazy Good. It was a social network. It cost $10 a month in order to join that social network. And during that time, everybody thought it was a crazy idea to pay for a social network. But look at all these people paying to be on Twitter right now. Might be you, right? All these people who are paying to be on Twitter tells you that, yes, we knew what we were talking about early on. Crazy Good didn't make it, but there's another company out there that I basically switched the same plan over to. It's the same compensation plan, $1 per referral through 5 levels of referrals. If you do the math on that, you tell 10 all the way down. You will end up with an organization of over 100,000. And at $1 per person, you can actually make close to $100,000 a month. Now, again, that's a winner. I've been working on ways to repackage how I market that, so we can go to back into this game and actually start making some money through the MLM world. Now, if you're watching this and I'm piquing your interest just about the 10 into 10,000, go ahead again. Hit that subscribe just in case you have not already done so. Leave a comment if you would be interested in hearing more about how you could turn $10 into $10,000 a month. All right. So I'm gonna get rolling here, you guys, to my destination. We are going to get that coin talk going again for you as well. As I mentioned last time in the last video that I went live, I said I don't want to only come on here when the market is pumping, but it seems like that's when my time has been freed up. But like I said, I'll make sure that we give you some information during these type of times to prepare yourself for the bear market. That's what we're going to start doing. Is even if we're talking during the times where everybody's more excited, we're going to make sure that you guys know how to act when it's not as active. So stay tuned. More content, more information coming your way. Again, leave a comment if you want some information on how you can turn 10 into $10,000 a month, or you can simply go through my channel. There's some information on here that may give you a clue into what we're going to be talking about a little bit more as well. But I'm definitely thinking about dusting that one off because look, I need some money, and I'm sure that you do too. Let's see what we can do together in 2024. All right, y'all. Peace.